Good morning, everyone. It is May 8th today. It is a Friday. It is May 8th, 2020. It's another one of our devotionals for this time of pandemic. So, one of the things that I know I've experienced in my life is sometimes that sense of I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough to do A, B, or C. I'm not good enough for God to love me. I'm not good enough for something. I think that's a very common feeling, and I think particularly in times of stress and times of fear and anxiety, we can feel that a lot. And let's be honest, during this time of pandemic, there's a lot of fear and anxiety out there. There's a lot of sense of there's things going on, and unfortunately, one of the common ways that humans respond to stress is to think that, oh, there's somebody else who's pulling the strings, and I don't have any control over my life, and there's some big power or forces somewhere who are doing something. It's a very common thing, and it's not a new thing. There have been people feeling inadequate, not realizing that God has created us all to do important things to the blessing of others, and to some extent ourselves too, from the very beginning. So I want to read a passage from the 3rd chapter of Exodus. It's very short. This is Moses talking to God. Moses had been kind of a failure in life up to this point. And he'd sort of found a stable place, and he was tending his father-in-law's sheep, and he'd gotten married, and he saw this bush that was burning up on a hillside. It was burning, but it was not consumed. And so he went to look at it, and there he had an encounter with God. And God said, I need you to go back to Egypt and to free the Israelites from slavery. And Moses pretty much said, are you kidding? I'm a screw up. I can't do that. So listen to how Moses responded and to what God said to him. But Moses said to God, who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt? He said, God, I will be with you, and this shall be a sign for you that I have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you shall worship God on this mountain. I want to read one short part of that. That was chapter 3, verses 11 and 12 of Exodus. Here's the part I think is the most important. God says, I will be with you. God promises to be with us and to strengthen us. We never need feel as though there is no hope. We never need feel as though the fundamental driver of our lives is somebody else or something else. God is with us. God loves us. And God empowers us and will never ask us to do something that we cannot, in fact, do. Now, in this time of pandemic, when there's so many things going on, when there's so much stress in our lives, I want to remind you of something. All of us can have a deeper relationship with God. All of us can find strength in God. All of us can find ways to help others, not responding out of fear, but responding out of love. God took Moses, who had been a failure, frankly, had been a murderer, and God helped him become something more than Moses ever thought he could be. And God offers to all of us to help us become more and to empower us. So please know that God is with you. And please let God's love and wisdom show you what you can do to be a blessing and to know blessing, to have a deeper relationship with God. And in that deeper relationship, to find comfort, no matter the stress that we face. God is with you and with all of us. Thanks be to God. See you tomorrow, everyone. God bless. Goodbye.